taken by this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. If you enjoyed the save, drop a like on the video, that'd be awesome. Today I thought we'd have a little look at Sean Lancaster, one of the lads that's come through our youth academy in recent years. Over on the right hand side, he's 20 years old now, so he's had a fair amount of time at the club. Had a loan spell at Doncaster, one at Sheffield Wednesday. I kept him around this year because I felt like we could definitely get something out of him, but I don't know. I do want to keep giving him chances, but I just feel like, unfortunately, his dribbling just isn't there right now. Like, he's got a lot of decent physical attributes, and I think he could be a very good player for a championship club one day. Maybe even better than that. I don't know. But I just don't think he's quite where we want him to be right about now. But he's got plenty of time left on his contract, and hopefully he'll get there. 3 goals and 9 assists in the the non-competitive matches. 1 Premier League start, 1 off the bench, 1 in the cup, a couple in the stupid trophy no one cares about. Nothing really fantastic. Although in the Premier League, he's actually dribbled fairly well, despite his poor dribbling. So you never know. There might be something there for him just yet. Right, it's January, which means Dario Santana has joined the club. And I think this guy could be the missing piece of the puzzle to make this team really click into gear. And that's a fascinating prospect for me. So without further ado, we're just going to jump straight into some off-camera stuff. First of which was away at Blackpool in the FA Cup. I played full strength side, of course, wanted to give Santana his debut, and he scored within 14 minutes of starting on his debut, and was man of the match in the cup too, which is a very, very pleasant sight for us. Unfortunately, they then equalised with the goal from the second phase of a corner. That's, yeah, frustrating, but what can you do? Thankfully, Dylan Smith's own goal, Silabes get a long-range strike, which deflected in off of him to make it 2-1 before Thomas Stepanek grabbing a late one with a lovely little ball around the corner from Nico Williams, sending us through where we'll play Wigan at home in the next round. So we got through, really strong performance from everybody on the pitch. It was a good game, just good everything. And then this happened. We went to Burnley and won 7-0. We took the lead after 6 minutes from Costel Troffin from the penalty spot, and I thought, all right, because we had a spate of illness go throughout the team, both cold and flu. Even though I was sending them home, a lot of players came down with it. So yeah, we were missing Suarez, we were missing Peppo, we were missing a few other players as well, in fact, as a result of that. But what a performance this was. Costel Troffin scored a goal there. He got another one later in the game. Thomas Stepanek, of course, scored a goal. Regan Booty scored a booty banger. Alberto scored one. Perrier got one from a corner. And Dario Santana scored another goal. So 2 starts, 2 goals for Dario Santana. He also got an assist from the second phase of a corner. He dinked one to the back post, and Stepanek was able to smash it home. 7-0 away at Burnley. We've scored 11 times without reply against Burnley this season. I don't know what it is, but they just seem to be very, very weak-centred when they play us. I don't know why we can't do it. Like, we had a lot of chances, but I mean, actually, no, did we though? Like, we had 4 clear cuts and 4 half chances. So actually, yes, a pretty strong performance, and you'd expect us to win the game comfortably. 7-0 is a bit much. Our biggest ever Premier League victory by a country mile. But then we actually took that same kind of attitude and fortitude into the game against Palace, and we were battering them for chances. Ferguson and Silla were spraying balls left and right. Santana, Hansen, Stepanek, Troffin were getting all over the shop. Chances galore. And then it took a corner in the 80th minute when Celso was able to head it home. I think it was Regan Booty. No, it was Peppo, of course, come off the bench to get the assist. But then, of course, Alessia Owusu scored for Palace. Well, I mean, do I even need to tell you what it was? It was the second phase of a corner. Frustrating. Because while we weren't as good as we were against Burnley, we still created 2 clear cuts, 5 half chances, battering them. Despite having the same number of shots, we were far superior in the terms of chances we were creating. Dominate possession in this game too, and it should have been a win. I don't know what it is about home games. We're playing brilliantly, and we cannot seem to win them. It's frustrating. But on the plus side, just looking at the sheer magnitude of chances we are creating, it's surely going to turn at some point. Like, all of them seem to go in against Burnley, but then we come back to this and you just can't seem to score. I don't know what it is. Because it's not like before where we'd have a few shots, but nothing was really clicking. Like against Southampton, we create a ton of chances. Against Palace, a ton of chances. We just can't seem to score, and they need very few to score against us. We just need to be better than that, really. But we are 12 points above the drop zone now, and 8 points behind Everton in 7th spot. So we're right up in a good part of the league. We actually have a positive goal difference, thanks to the 7 goals we smashed past Burnley. Only 6 wins on the board, though, which is actually the same number as West Ham, much further down the league. But as things are going right now, we're unbeaten in like 5 or 6 thanks to all those draws. But I want a win today. It's against Aston Villa. It's a home game against the team around us in the league. We've got a horrendous record against Villa. I want to go and get a victory. I'm determined to have it happen today. But who knows? Alberto's already got 8 yellow cards. Bit much, but then I do ask him to be quite physical, so I can't really complain about that one. Things are going well. Chance creation's looking good. Everything is looking good right now. Even the injuries are pretty low. Dubois back in full practice. Silla's having a good season. Santana looks like a real player. He's good at getting into the back post headers and creating chances and doing all sorts of stuff. He's got goals, he's got assists, he's got pace, he's got everything we want from that player. And having that pincer of those two is a godsend. So we're hopefully going to be overcoming today. I want to get this home victory. We just cannot seem to get these bastards over the line. I think we've only won one home game this season, and that was against Burnley. With that in mind, I guess do I even want to change anything? Troffin or Mpepo? I'm probably going to bring back Mpepo in, because as much as Troffin did score 2 goals in the game against Burnley, the first one was a penalty, and the second one was an open goal because a shot Stepanek had deflected into his path. So he did still look a bit anonymous despite getting the 2 goals, and I want to see if Mpepo, now that he's fit again, can really take hold here and get us something. But if that's the case, I really do feel like we might have to look for a new striker in the summer, because I think that could be the missing link for us right about now, because everybody else looks absolutely godlike. And Ulrich Hansen can come back out and bring in Chetiu back again. Yeah, good to go. Even the partnerships are starting to appear now. It's going to be good. If we could build this partnership here, things could get nasty for everyone else except us. Oh wait, Marvin Suarez definitely comes back in goal. Sorry, a lot of players are out with like illness. Going to put Lever on the bench instead of Guajardo for now, and Ricky instead of Moya. So Rigabuti is basically complaining about the lack of football. I don't want to give him anything because both Ferguson and Silla are putting in solid-ish performances at the moment, and I don't really want to rock the boat with that because I feel like they're the future of this team. So it could be a problem for us with Rigabuti in the long run, particularly with his contract up. I tried to offer him a contract, now he won't even enter talks to me. But I'm sorry, before I wasn't going to give him 100 grand a week. He would be our second highest paid player behind Santana. No, not Santana. Behind Celso. Let's finally put this one to bed. We had a bad record against Fulham and we finally got that victory against them last season. We've had a horrendous record against Villa, and I want this victory so bad. It would be so nice to get this one, particularly with our home form. I don't know what it is. Come on, Alberto to Silla. He's kept hold of it, and Stepanek! And oh, that's fortunate. That is super fortunate from us. But we do lead against Aston Villa. The first strike was really clever play with a lovely ball in, I think, from Alberto. Very fortunate the way that bounced back to Stepanek there, I've got to say. Or was it Silla? Yeah, it was Silla that smashes this across. Lovely run from Stepanek. Very unfortunate from the goalkeeper, but he does well to get to the rebound and scores his 7th goal of the season. He's back in form lately. Brilliant start. I mean, that's basically the exact start we needed to this match. Mpepo and Perrier! Oh, God. That should have been 2. I have a horrible feeling we might regret that, because the start of this match has once again been excellent from us from a chance creation point of view. Ferguson and Mpepo! Saved by Leno. It feels inevitable. I really do feel like it's inevitable that they're going to do the usual stuff against us. And Celso and... Hello. Oh! Is it going to be a penalty to us? Come on. We have to score this. We've been so dominant in this first few minutes. Let's make ourselves 2-0 up and really stretch our legs. And it's smashed in. It's 2-0 to Notts County. Mpepo with his 9th of the year. And suddenly, we look like a real force at the moment. And it's great. Finally. Are we finally going to have a home win where we really do a good job and actually take the goals? Still a long way to go, and we've not got a lot of the ball, but they've not had a shot on target yet, so that probably does help. Santana, Chetiu, and it's saved by Leno. We're testing them way more than they're testing us. That's what's most important here. Very pleasing first half. Early goals have given us a 2-0 lead, which is... We've not really done much since then, but the chances were definitely there, and I think we deserve our lead, even though Villa have definitely had some shots since then. Really good. Now we just need to sit and hang on to this. Santana's actually not having the best day of it so far. But thankfully, I think just his sheer influence on the team seems to be doing a decent job. Where is our right back? That wasn't him, I don't think. Grealish. Oh, great. That is a brilliant save from Suarez. I think if he scores that, there's a real problem. Grealish. Cleared away. Mutiano's second phase of it. Oh, Suarez again is there. Everything is just functioning for us right now. We've not really added anything in this second period, I must say. But we've actually earned the right to sit on it. Oh, and Hansen's tried a thunderous effort from range. That would have been amazing. Very nice performance indeed. That is exactly what we needed right now. A home win in which I think we really did deserve the victory. Like, they've had a decent number of shots, but half of which have been from range. They've created very little, and there we go. Notts County 2, Villa 0. Massive victory. Stepanek and the penalty for Mpepo give us the victory. Perrier was, in fact, I believe, man of the match there, so great work from him at the back too. Really, really solid win for us. And another clean sheet. I think that's like, what? No, it's not in a row, isn't it? But we're definitely not conceding as many goals, and we've managed to get a home win. Oh, God. And now we can go into the game in the next one with a real bit of confidence about us because we're unbeaten in quite a few games now. That's a big, big win. Right then, we're back. Away at Southampton. I mean, given what's our record like against them? We've actually beaten them 5 times. Only lost twice. We've played them 8 times in this save already. Got a reasonably good record. I mean, they're still the favourites, of course, because that's just how it goes. But we're on to 31 points now. Really, really looking good. Last year we got, what, 44? We're only 13 points from that with 15 games to go. So I think we can get towards 50 points this year if we just keep on pushing, and we're looking much, much better. It's just everything is just slotting into place for now. The squad looks better. The tactic was looking better before Santana joined us too. I think genuinely we can have a really good second half of the year, and I want to just try to solidify a top 10 spell. 10th is the lowest I want to finish in the second half of the year. I think there's no chance of us getting into the European spots. They're just too far above us, and there's too good a sides in there. And that's fine. This year is about building and doing that, and trying to lay the groundwork for next year. Maybe with a really good striker coming in for big money, we could maybe make that big leap up into the European places. Must say, I'm actually quite a fan of this sort of slow building approach. I think that's exactly the lineup I want to go with for now, to be honest. It has to. Yeah, that's got to be it. And the same with the bench. I like just trying to keep the consistencies so that we can build up the links. This is going to be a really important partnership to build. We're 7th in the form table. Well, let's show them why. Okay, good. I want you guys to see a bit more of Santana today. Hopefully you'll get more of a shot against this type of team because he can sit in between the lines. I mean, if we were to win this, we would start to be knocking on the door of the European places all of a sudden. And Perrier and Celso's in, and we do lead inside a minute away at Southampton. Celso the hero, Perrier with the assist, and it's another goal from a set piece. You just have to accept it, I suppose. And Pepper with the ball in. It's a lovely header from Perrier to pick him out. And Celso, easy job for him because the player's on the line. And we lead at St Mary's straight off the bat. Beautiful start. Couldn't have asked for a better start to this match to really send us flying. I really want to start solidifying that top 10 spot now that we've got the chance. But then again, this game does love an immediate equaliser. So, Ferguson. Celso. Lovely ball from Celso. Stepanek can get on his bike now. He can step on it. Though I don't think he's going to, though. No. Getting that early goal really is meaningful, considering they've actually done pretty well since going behind, it would seem. So we've got to be careful here. Hansen's won it, though. Nice ball. And Peppo's got 2 against him. He'll probably struggle to get anything decent going here. He's all the way through! And a good save. And he couldn't quite get to the rebound. It was a tight angle. He might be able to run that off. We'll see. And Peppo's ball. And Celso's again in there. And Silla? Oh, wow. And that's one of those weird long-range second phase of a corner. Silla this time with the goal. I know it's gone in favour, but it's still like, I don't like seeing it as often as it is. But Southampton 0, Notts County 2. They are at least going in our favour this time. Headed away, and Silla just on the half volley. First goal of the season, in fact. Was that his first ever goal for us? Southampton 0, Notts County 2. Well, I guess swings and roundabouts and all that jazz, because we've had a lot of games recently that we probably deserved better from and didn't get it. And today, I don't think we've been that great, but we've got the lead. 2 goals, in fact. And Pepper with the ball at his feet. Surely this can't be another Burnley. And Goni's gone flying through the back of him here. This could be a red. Oh, go on. No, he's only booking him. Silla. Oh, dangerous, but Perrier will pick this up. Lots of space out wide for Stepanek. He's not going to get that. Surely not. He's got straight round him. Oh, what a chance that was for Thomas Stepanek. He very nearly makes it 3-0 there, and he probably should have done. Bad defending, though. I hate when those things happen. And Peppo's ball. All the way through. Ferguson's got it. He's going to have to pull this back for someone. Finds Santana over the crossbar. Okay, no. Get back across. Well blocked. Rodriguez. That's surely a goal. Oh, my God. Oh, is he offside? Bloody hell. That was a ridiculously good finish. What I would say is we've actually definitely improved, ironically, since going 2-0 up. Stepanek. I guess the games will do that. He could just drive all the way through again here if he fancies it. Can he try and pick someone out? Ferguson! Oh, my God. That nearly bent in. Suddenly the team just has this layer of confidence about them. And it's Celso again. And that's offside that time, I think, against Celso. Even Hansen looks better at the moment because, oh, it's a good chance for him. And that's a great goal from Alan Rodriguez. Southampton back in the match there. Just an excellent finish. Suarez just not going to do anything about that. Saints straight back into it. That's poor from us from a defensive standpoint. We had tons of time to get ready for this. Just a ball into the middle of the pitch and there's nobody really there. Everybody shuffled across. And to be fair, Alberto does not do a good job of getting across to cover. That's a thunderous effort, though. Rodriguez's ball. Headed away. Don't you dare let them have the second face. There we go. Stepanek does sort of well. Finds Ferguson. That's fine. Tons of space for... Oh, he's got to find him. He has to find the pass. He's not going to, is he? No. Santana was in, basically. Stepanek, Hansen, and Peppo. Oh, good God. Is that offside? Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. Oh, do we not... Hang on. I never trust the ones that don't show you the highlight. I really hope we don't regret that. And Peppo did really well just to drop that back for Silla. And, if he could have just kept himself on side. Celso and Perrier are really starting to form a nice partnership now. And that is something I want to definitely work on. Stepanek. Driving inside. Goes outside instead. And a good save by the keeper. This might be the kind of game that Ricky Griffiths could do a job through the middle. He's just got that little extra in that area. Ferguson looking long. And Peppo, how are they letting him bringing that out? The air and Goni's gone. That's a red. That's a definite red. They've given him a me. He's off. In fairness, since the red card, they've only had one shot and it was off target. We've dominated them ever since then. Haven't been able to find the third goal. But nevertheless, we're looking very comfortable at the moment. Booty, could he slip one through perhaps? Stepanek. Griffiths. Round the side for Chitiyu. Can he dink the ball to the back post perhaps? Oh, good lord. Just win it off them here. And one back nicely. Alberto. Lots of space to run into. Troffin's there. Can knock it around the corner perhaps even. Cleared. Silla. Booty. Ah, and there we go. Just dump this down the line. And there we go. Southampton 1, Notts County 2. Back-to-back wins in a live comp. I actually can't remember the last time we did that. Celsa with the early goal. El Hadji Silla with the long ranger. Maybe should have even had a third goal. Well, no, not really. It was clearly offside. Silla, the man of the match. He was excellent on the night. Grabbed himself his first goal, I think possibly for the club. Definitely of the season. The red card certainly took a lot of pressure off in the second half, though. Still didn't manage to score against them, though. Really, really nice. Into 9th place now and 5 points above Villa. And that's the really important factor. And only 4 points off of Tottenham. Still not happening there, though. But 14 points above the drop zone. And yeah, I mean, we're definitely, I think, going to better our points tally of last year. We've got, I think that's 3 wins in our last 4 and some decent results in there too, about the teams around us. It just, yeah, it's sort of all swung back our way now, and that's really nice. I think maybe Tottenham and Newcastle. So we do a bit more off cam with 4 games off cam. Well, no, there'll be 3, wouldn't it? But Tottenham and Newcastle will be a bit more interesting because Spurs, we might be in a battle with them in some respects. And we've got a good record. So it's always fun to play against Spurs. And Newcastle at home would be a definite fun one as well. So that's where we're going to come back. I don't see the unbeaten run lasting because we've got Chelsea. But then we have Norwich at home. That's another potential winnable game. Our running, actually, look, West Ham at home, Wolves at home, Watford at home, Brighton at home, Brentford there, Leicester. There's a lot of winnable games to go that could see us. I think we could get to 50 points this year, and that's where I want to set our target. I still think Europe is out of the question, but we could give it a push and see how close we could potentially get if they all stick together and really start to work, and maybe we are just a striker away from achieving our goals. Santana needs to come back into form. He hasn't been great in the 2 live comps today, but I just think he does have an influence. He wins headers, he does things that I like, and that's important for me. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like on the video. That would be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, hold your gun, capybara. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.